a stranger at the door. Tom lived in a small town near the hills. He was a quiet man who worked at a bakery. Every morning he woke up early and baked fresh bread for the people in the town. He loved his simple life, his little house, and the peaceful streets of his town. His days were always the same, and he liked it that way. One rainy evening, Tom was sitting by the fire, reading an old book. Suddenly, he heard a knock on the door. It was unusual for someone to visit him at night. He opened the door and saw a young man standing in the rain. The man was shivering. His clothes were soaked, and he looked very tired and weak. "Can I stay here for one night?" the man asked in a quiet voice. Tom looked at him for a moment. He could see the man needed help. "Come in," Tom said. He gave the man a towel to dry himself and made him a cup of hot tea. The man's name was Sam. He told Tom he was a traveller and had no home. "I lost my family and my house," Sam said. His voice was soft and his eyes were filled with sadness. Tom felt sorry for him. He had never seen someone so alone. "You can stay for a few days," Tom said. "You can sleep on the sofa." Sam smiled for the first time. He thanked Tom again and again. That night, as Tom lay in bed, he thought about Sam's story. He wondered what had happened to this young man and how he could help him. The next morning, Tom woke up early as usual. He went to the kitchen to prepare breakfast. Sam was already awake, sitting quietly on the sofa. His eyes looked tired, but he smiled when he saw Tom. "I hope you like eggs and toast," Tom said, placing a plate on the table. Sam nodded and said, "Thank you for everything. I haven't had a proper meal in days." He ate slowly, savouring every bite. Tom watched him and felt a small warmth in his heart. After breakfast, Tom asked, "What are your plans now?" Sam looked down at his hands. "I don't know. I've been walking for weeks, looking for work, but no one will hire me." Tom thought for a moment. He remembered that the bakery needed someone to help clean and carry supplies. "I work at a bakery," Tom said. "They might need an extra hand. Would you like to try?" Sam's face lit up. "Yes, I would like that very much," he replied. Tom could see hope in Sam's eyes for the first time. Tom took Sam to the bakery that day. The owner, Mr. Green, was an old man who trusted Tom. When Tom explained Sam's situation, Mr. Green agreed to give him a chance. Sam worked hard all day, sweeping the floors and arranging boxes. He was tired, but he felt happy to be useful again. When they returned home that evening, Sam said, "Thank you for helping me. I feel like I can start a new life." Tom smiled and said, "Everyone needs a little help sometimes." That night, both of them slept peacefully, knowing tomorrow would be a better day. The next few days were busy for Sam and Tom. Sam went to the bakery every morning and worked hard. Mr. Green was pleased with him and said, "You're a fast learner, Sam. Keep it up." Hearing this made Sam feel proud. He wanted to prove he was worth the chance he had been given. One evening after work, Sam sat with Tom in the small living room. "Tom, why did you help me?" Sam asked. Tom thought for a moment and said, "Because I know what it feels like to be lost. Years ago, I lost my family in a fire. A kind man helped me then, and now it's my turn to help someone else." Sam was quiet for a moment. "I'm sorry to hear that, Tom, but I'm glad you're here. Without you, I don't know where I'd be." Tom nodded. "Sometimes life gives us hard times, but helping each other makes it easier." As the weeks went by, Sam became stronger and happier. He saved the money he earned from the bakery. "I want to rent a small room," Sam told Tom one day. "You've done so much for me, but I need to stand on my own." Tom smiled. "That's a good idea, Sam. I'll help you find a place." Together they found a small, simple apartment near the bakery. It wasn't big, but it was enough for Sam to start his new life. On the day Sam moved out, Tom helped him carry his things. "You've been like a brother to me, Tom," Sam said. "I will never forget your kindness." Tom patted Sam on the shoulder and said, "You've worked hard to get here. Now it's time for you to build your future. Remember, my door is always open if you need help." Sam's new apartment was small but cozy. He worked hard every day at the bakery, learning new skills and saving money. Mr. Green trusted him more with important tasks. "Sam, you are doing great. I think you'll be ready to manage the bakery one day," he said. These words gave Sam hope and motivation. Every evening Sam wrote letters to his family. He missed them deeply, but had no way to send the letters. "One day I will find you," he whispered to himself. The thought of reuniting with his family kept him going. Tom visited Sam often. They would sit and talk for hours about life and the future. "You've grown so much, Sam," Tom said one evening. "I'm proud of the man you're becoming." Sam smiled. "It's because of you, Tom. You showed me kindness when I had nothing." One morning, as Sam walked to the bakery, he saw a young boy sitting alone on the sidewalk. The boy looked cold and hungry. Sam remembered the time when he had been in the same situation. He knelt down and said, "Hi, are you okay? Do you need help?" The boy looked up, tears in his eyes, and nodded. Sam gave him a piece of bread from his bag and said, "Come with me. I know someone who can help." Sam took the boy to Tom's house. Tom welcomed them warmly. "This is Jack," Sam said. "He needs help, just like I did." Tom smiled at the boy. "You're safe here, Jack. We'll take care of you." Jack looked at Sam and Tom with gratitude. For the first time in a long while, he felt hope. That evening, Sam and Tom talked. "You've learned what it means to give back," Tom said. "Helping others is the greatest thing we can do." Sam nodded. He knew that helping Jack was the right thing to do. Jack started living with Tom, just as Sam had done before. The boy was shy and quiet at first, but Sam helped him feel comfortable. "You are safe now," Sam told him. "Tom is a good man, and he will take care of you." Jack slowly began to trust them. Sam visited Jack every day after work. He brought food and small gifts. "This is for you," he said, handing Jack a warm scarf one evening. Jack's face lit up with a smile. "Thank you, Sam," he said softly. For the first time, Jack laughed, and Sam felt proud. At the bakery, Sam continued to improve. Mr. Green noticed his dedication. "You're ready for more responsibility, Mr. Green said one day. He taught Sam how to manage the shop and take care of customers. Sam felt proud of his progress and grateful for the opportunity. Jack began helping at the bakery too. Sam taught him simple tasks like sweeping the floor and packing bread. "You're doing great, Jack," Sam said, encouraging him. The boy started to feel like he belonged. "I want to be like you, Sam," Jack said one day. Sam smiled and replied, "You can do anything you dream of, Jack." One cold evening, Tom gathered Sam and Jack around the fireplace. "Life has been hard for all of us," he said, "but together we've made a family. We help each other, and that makes us strong." Sam looked at Jack and Tom, feeling a deep sense of gratitude. Later that night, Sam sat by the window looking at the stars. He thought about his family and the journey he had been on. "I will keep going," he whispered. "I will make them proud." Helping Jack gave him a sense of purpose, and he knew his life had changed forever. The days passed, and the small group grew closer. They shared meals, laughter, and stories. For the first time in years, Sam felt like he had a home again. As the months went by, life in the small house grew brighter. Jack became more confident, helping Sam at the bakery and even talking to customers. "He's learning fast," Mr. Green said one day. Sam nodded with pride. Jack was like a younger brother to him, and their bond was strong. Tom, too, found joy in their little family. He would sit by the fire and listen to Jack's stories from school. "You're smart, Jack," he said one evening. "You can do great things." Jack smiled and said, "It's because of you and Sam. You saved me." One day, Jack asked Sam, "Why did you help me?" Sam paused and thought for a moment. "Because someone helped me when I needed it," he said. "Now it's my turn to help others." Jack nodded, understanding the importance of kindness and generosity. At the bakery, customers began noticing the changes in Sam. "You're always smiling now," one customer said. Sam laughed and replied, "Life is better when you help others." Mr. Green decided to make Sam a partner in the bakery. "You've earned it," he said. Sam couldn't believe it. He was proud and grateful. Jack, inspired by Sam's story, started helping other children in the village. He shared his toys and helped with schoolwork. "Kindness grows," Tom said one evening, watching Jack play with the neighborhood kids. "You're teaching him well, Sam." One rainy afternoon, Sam stood outside the house, looking at the sky. He thought about his parents and the life he had left behind. "I've come so far," he whispered. He felt a sense of peace, knowing he had built a new life filled with love and purpose. As the years passed, their little family remained close. They faced challenges together and celebrated their victories. The house, once filled with sadness, became a place of laughter and hope. Sam knew that helping Jack had not only changed Jack's life, it had changed his own.